Welcome to the DoubleACS Daily News. Attleboro High School recently held its annual Night to Discover Community Showcase, bringing together students, families, and local partners for an evening of exploration and connection. From academic programs to career and technical education, as well as community resources, attendees had a chance to discover valuable opportunities.
Hi, I'm Colleen Pertoni. I'm with the Massachusetts Commission on Grandparents Raising Grandchildren, and we've been invited here tonight for a Night to Discover at Attleboro High School, a resource fair for families in Attleboro. We work with grandparents and relative caregivers throughout the state of Massachusetts. We offer support groups, trainings, workshops. We have an annual conference. We do policy and legislative advocacy, a lot of really good information for caregivers, and happy to be here and share that information with folks.
My name is Lauren Dean. I'm at Night to Discover today to display some of my art and the work I've done at Attleboro High School in and out of school, and show the elementary schoolers and middle schoolers what the arts program at Attleboro has to offer. Ever since I could hold a pencil, I've always been doing art. That's just who I am. I've really appreciated being able to take the portfolio art class here because it's really helped me expand as an artist and push myself to create those finished pieces. And I would say I've discovered myself more as an artist that way. I love cats. That's just my default thing that I love to draw and paint. I often turn to things that I might find a little more strange, but the baseline of it is what interests me. When I'm making art, I have to be engaged with what I'm making, so I have to create something that I feel is really at least unique or interesting, or else I don't think it's worth my time. I like to choose subject matter that is often weird, or if the subject isn't weird, I like to find ways to try to make it weird so that I think it's more interesting that way, or at least I'm more interested in it, because I think part of making art is making something strange that we're not used to seeing. So that's my goal, is to create something unique to people. I lived in Arizona when I was younger, and I don't remember any sort of event like this happening at the local high schools. So it makes me think about if I were an elementary school kid, I would have, as a little art kid, I would have loved to come and see what the older kids were painting and what they were doing. And also to it's fun to see what's going on in the high school, because it's kind of something to look up to and look forward to. So I think it's really nice for the younger kids.
Hi, I'm Kim Sweeney, the instructional coach at Hyman Fine. This year we had an illustrator named Paul Zielinski come to Hyman Fine and talk to our first and second graders. Paul illustrated the book Still Life. In this book, there's still life paintings where characters actually come alive and pop out of the still life. So we actually have his original artwork right here. He did this artwork near me. And so we had kids do some artwork and then write a story about their character jumping out of their still life.
I'm Lina Zuschlag, and I'm from the Environmental Science and Technology program at AHS. Tonight we have been presenting our multiple programs along with animals, our plant systems. We have a couple hydroponic systems running, growing a variety of edible plants. We also have different systems being set up, as well as an X-Door freight farm facility, which will grow microgreens like lettuce, which we can eventually sell to the public. Environmental science, I've always had quite an interest in it. I've always loved animals and plants. I've grown up gardening, and I've always been interested in climate stuff, including weather, which environmental science, in dealing with it as a whole, the field, I didn't even know it was at AHS, but when I went through the rotation and I saw that there was the availability of this program, I took the opportunity, and I'm very thankful for it. It's going to give me a lot of opportunities, especially later in my life, to go on with a career. The Night Discover is a really great opportunity for the community, as it not only offers to the children to know what their options are as they're growing up in Attleboro, going to the Attleboro public school systems, what opportunities they can have just by keeping through it and going up to high school in the public school system. We have so many arts showcased, so many projects. It really also helps build the community, as maybe some adults come in, they see how wonderful it is here. We can have many things. Many people want to come here, maybe enlist in their students. Maybe people who don't go to the public school system. The opportunities it draws in so many people.